Hi, everyone. Hello, hello. Welcome to Lindsay's Style Show. My name is Dawn, and I'm your stylist tonight with Park Lane, and I am here to show you a really pretty presentation of beautiful jewelry from Park Lane. If you're new to Park Lane, welcome. If you are a seasoned shopper, so glad to have you back. Would you do me a small favor? Will you comment when you jump on? Will you just comment how you know Lindsay and where you're coming from? One of the really fun things about a Park Lane party, especially one that's done on Facebook, is the fact that we can invite people from all over the country. So we can have people in different time zones, from California to New York, from Massachusetts all the way down to Florida. It doesn't matter. They can join us because it's a virtual presentation. So let us know who you are and where you're from and how you know our sweet host. And I see that I've got somebody join me, but what we need to do is I'm waiting for Lindsay to just say hi, and she should be on, but I don't see any names. And sometimes Facebook doesn't show me comments. It's very frustrating. So I will say this, I don't take long to get started. Oh, we got a couple of people that joined us. Yay, I'm so excited, you guys. I have so many pretty things for you tonight. Okay. Let me just get started by introducing myself and telling you a little bit about me, and then we're going to get into jewelry. I have a lot to show you. I move quickly. It's just the way it is. I want you to grab something to write with, something to drink, put your tootsies up. You've got the next hour to just sit and relax and look at all the pretty jewelry and sets. We're going to talk about sales. We're going to talk about the host program. We're going to talk about the business opportunity. That's going to be a small part. Mostly we are going to be talking style and jewelry. And again, I can't see any comments just as of yet, but I know somebody is there. All right. So again, I'm Dawn Corey. I have been in this industry. I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I'm 67 years old. I've got 2 grown kids and 4 grandkids. 3 are in Alabama, 1's here in Pittsburgh with me. And I've been in this industry. I have been self-employed in direct sales for 43 years, since my firstborn was just 2 months old. I'm not a company hopper. I've spent many years with the same couple of companies, but I've only been with Park Lane 8 months. I joined last December, and hence it is August. I've been with them 8 months. I love it. It is so much fun. It's very lucrative. It's very flexible. And there is, if you love jewelry, there's a lot of jewelry. You know what? Hold on, guys. 2 things real quick. One thing I did not do is I did not turn my fan on. I'm in my loft and it's very warm. So hold on, let me get that on. All right, and then I wanted to plug in my phone. I want to charge my phone so that we don't get disconnected or it doesn't die in the next hour. Okay, now you're going to see my hair blow every now and then. Oh well, it's better than me being hot. You'd rather see my hair blow around than see me start to perspire. Okay, so that's a little bit about me. And again, I love what I do. I absolutely love what I do. The second thing I want to tell you about is Park Lane. This is crazy. I've never been with a company that is this well established or of this age, but we are 71 years old this month of August. We are debt free. We are cash rich. And believe it or not, you guys, if you had to guess who's older, Park Lane or the first McDonald's franchise, it's us. We are older than you think McDonald's, you think, oh my gosh, they've been around a century already. They have not. Now, not the original McDonald's that was owned by the brothers. This is the first franchise, but we are older than the first franchise. Founded 1955 by teenagers that sat at the kitchen table, and a grandparent funded them, and they started this little jewelry company. One of the things that they made the decision to do, they're now on their 4th generation. It is a family-owned company, and one of the things this sweet couple made the decision to do was to only take 2 cents of every dollar in profit. The rest of it went towards the customers. Our customer plan is off the charts. Towards the hosts, our hostess plan is as generous as you can find. And towards the stylists, again, the way that we earn our money. That also is pretty darn awesome for people that work, again, just 10 to 15 hours a week, literally. Okay, so that's one of the things I loved about them. And the jewelry, as far as the jewelry goes, we have 4 metals. We have rose gold, silver, gold, and hematite. We have 4 styles. We have rings, which are sized 6 to 10. You get to pick your ring size. Bracelets, earrings and necklaces, and we have an unconditional guarantee. So the first 120 days, first 4 months, you have your jewelry no matter what happens, including if you break it. Including if you break it. I had my grandson snip a brand new necklace with a pair of scissors. The beads went everywhere. We put them all in a little bag. I messaged Park Lane. They said, send it back. They sent me a new necklace. No questions asked. There's no lead, nickel, or cadmium. All of the earring posts are surgical steel posts. It's hypoallergenic jewelry. So we've got something for everyone. Statement pieces, dainty pieces, in between pieces, everything, something for everyone. Okay. Now also, just so you know, I'm very transparent. Although I've done this for 8 months, I still read from notes, and I like that. And I'll tell you why. Because if you're watching me thinking, well, I'd love this. I love jewelry. I could use an extra $1,000 a month, Dawn, but I don't know if I can remember or repeat any of this. I'm looking down at notes, okay? So you do not ever have to worry about that. We all read from notes. I don't have names memorized. I don't have prices memorized. I just did a little live where I talked about this set, which is our Sparkle Box set for the month of August. I didn't remember the name of it. And I said, I don't remember the name of it. I'll look it up and I'll type it in. And that's what I did. Sundays. Now I remember the name of it. Not Sunday as in the day of the week, but Sundays, D-A-Z-E. That's the name of it. Okay, now the sale. If you missed the video that I did yesterday that tells you all about the sale, Lindsay, I'm assuming you're here. Isn't it crazy? There she is. I see Lindsay. I see hi, Dot from Lindsay. Hi, honey. Hi, Amy is watching. Hi, Amy. Yay, now the comments are starting. You met Lindsay at work. Yes, I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad. Go ahead, tag your friends, Linz. That's what you want to do. Tag them. And this is going to be available for anyone to watch the replay. Okay? So we've got the parties open till next Tuesday. We've got plenty of time. And you just found out about 71 years. Yes. When I joined, I had a lot of people reach out to me because I went live on Facebook and I said, you guys, this is what I'm doing. And women were reaching out to me saying, oh my word, I bought that jewelry years ago, Dawn. It lasts forever. It is such a good quality, but people knew about it. Some people did and some people didn't. That's another good reason. We are exploding. Every single month, our sales are higher. They just said that our sales in July were 40% higher than they were July in 2025. We are just growing and exploding. Okay, so here's the sale. Just in case you missed the video that I did yesterday. Just a quick FYI. Oh, I should have brought my other phone with me. Okay, you guys, you're in a private Facebook group. It's called Lindsay's Park Lane Style Show, okay? When you come into the group, there are all kinds of options for you. One of them says featured. Okay, featured. I am putting all the videos that I do in the featured tab. So I did one yesterday where I talked about the sale. I did one this afternoon where I talked about the Sparkle Box. This is going to go in the feature tab. I'll be coming live again several times in the next few days before we close out with deals and more jewelry and all kinds of fun stuff. They're all going to go in the feature tab. So if you're watching this or you missed anything, you're like, I didn't see that, click the tab. The videos are there, easy to watch. Anyway, we have the most incredible guest special. When I was invited to my first Park Lane party, a friend of mine was joining. She was leaving. I was with a company where we were bougie on a budget. I was with a company where we sold jewelry that was $5. It's $8 now, but it was $5, and even $8 is a drop in the bucket. And so when I was offered the opportunity to join Park Lane and I saw the prices, I was like, it's going to be, how in the world? I got all the hundreds of women that have spent thousands of dollars with me on $5 jewelry, and now I'm going to tell them about this price increase. But then I placed an order. So the first thing that happened when I placed the order is I put a couple pieces in my cart, and this thing popped up and said, because you have these items in your cart, you can take this necklace. It's a $120 necklace and it's yours for $25. And I was like, oh, and so I took it. And then that order came and I opened the box and I was like, oh, this is really pretty. This is a really good quality and this is really pretty. Then I placed another order. And the same thing happened. And the second time, it was a beautiful brooch. And they're back in style. And it was gorgeous. Silver with crystals everywhere. And I thought, oh my gosh. So then I started watching. And I saw the customer special. And that's when I said, okay, I can do this. We can still be bougie on a budget. So here's how it works. We have what is called, it's 365 days a year, 24 hours a day. It never goes away. Never, never, never. It's called the 2 + 4 = sweet 6. When you put 2 items in your cart, and we're going to put your least expensive items in your cart. We call them cart unlockers, and I'm going to show you a bunch in just less than 5 minutes. It unlocks up to 4 items at half price. Anything you want up to half price. You don't have to take all 4, but you can. Okay, so that's why we call them cart unlockers. The least expensive items go in, unlocks 4 half-priced items. Now, for this month of August, because we're going to be 71 this month, when you put those 2 items in and unlocks a half price, and you add a half price or 2 or whatever you want, and that totals 71. When your cart says $71, it's going to unlock a bonus piece. And that's any item in our line for $35. Anything. Now, we have a bracelet that's $200 that you're going to see tonight. We have top-selling necklaces that are $194. I have never sold one for $194. Not one of my customers owns an Aspen for $35, for more than $35. So we're going to teach you, I'm going to help you with that. I'm going to give you my phone number later tonight. When you have your paper handy, you have your drink ready, you have your Tootsies up, you're relaxing. You're going to write down everything you see tonight that you love. Don't look at prices. They are not an object, because the price you see is not the price you're going to pay, except for the least, the $26, the $28, the $30 earrings or bracelets. That's the only thing you're going to pay full price for. When you do 2 of those, we got 4 half price, and when we hit 71, we've got a bonus. So I'm going to encourage you to take screenshots and write down everything that you love and give me your wish list. Send me your wish list later this evening or tomorrow or over the weekend, and I'm going to help you get all those best prices. Okay, now we're going to do a drawing. Everyone that sends a wish list is going to go into a drawing for a free piece of sparkle. All right, so those of you that jumped on, we have Lindsay and Amy. Somebody else jumped on, they didn't say hello, so I'm not sure who it was. But those of you, Amy, Amy, you are in the drawing already for being on time. You joined the party on time. And then we will be doing other giveaways too. Okay, so you want to ignore prices. Don't be mad at Lindsay for inviting you when you see all the gorgeous jewelry. There's all kinds of opportunities for you to get the jewelry. The last thing is the host. So when you have this huge wish list and your budget's like, yeah, Donna, my budget is not going to allow me to do this. I don't care what kind of sale it is. That's when you want to choose to be a host, like Lindsay was, like Amy was, like Carol Lee was. Now Lindsay is up now. It's her turn now. But both Carol Lee and both Amy received over $500 in jewelry. That's what our average hosts get. So it's so simple, you guys. We don't base our parties on sales. Now, you do need a qualifying party. A qualifying party is just $300. But then once we hit $300, the party is based on number of orders, and it doesn't matter the size. So let me just give you an example. Lindsay has 5 orders. Those 5 orders total $300, okay? So right now, she's getting $20 in free for each of those orders. She has $100 in free jewelry. She grabs a few more orders, $26, $28, $30, just your average order. Every time somebody orders, she's getting another $20. But we have what is called the perfect 10. When number 10 places an order, so if she has 9 orders, she's got $180 in jewelry, 20 per order. When number 10 hits, they double the 20 to 40. She gets $400 in jewelry. And she's already told me she has a nice big wish list. So it's so exciting. Amy is back. Yay. And then my special gift to her is $100 in free jewelry as a thank you for having me join her tonight. And she will end up with $500. Now, as every order comes in, it just continues to rise. I had a hostess have almost $900 in jewelry. It just depends on how many orders, okay? So that's what you want to know that. You want to know how you're going to bless Lindsay. Speaking of Lindsay, she's the MIP tonight. I was waiting for you to say hello. Everybody give her a hand. You're our most important person at the party, Lindsay. We appreciate you, and we're going to make this very much worth your while. All right, ready? Excuse me. I'll be drinking water a lot. Let's go. All right, so we're going to start with cart unlockers. I'm going to show you the least expensive items so you know you can throw these in your cart. I want to start with a darling, darling pair of earrings. They're brand new in our new collection, and that's another thing, guys. You're going to be seeing a lot of new things tonight, and these, my dears, are called the Turbo. Now, they are too darling. They're a pair of hoops. You're going to get a pair of hoops. They're only $26. There you go. And you have your choice of gold or silver. If your jewelry collection has gold and silver, then there you go. You can put both of these in your cart, $26 each. Your cart's unlocked. You've got your half-priced items, and we're on our way to $71 for a bonus piece. So you can see, again, they're dainty and they have the little ridges, but you can also see when I hold them to my ear, they're bold. You're going to be able to, people are going to notice them. They're going to see them. All of our earrings, again, are super, super lightweight. We also have a darling earring that is called the Moana. The Moana is another. These are only $28. Now, these are bigger. They're a little bit more of a statement. They also weigh nothing. And here's a fun little tip for you. When you have an earring on that comes below your chin, as these will, it elongates your face. It automatically lengthens and thins your face. So remember that. What these are, Moana, $28 a pair, are available in rose gold. They're available in gold, and they are available in silver. So if you love these, write that down, Moana. You'll see, again, we have a very lacy filigree effect. There's the smaller charm and the larger charm, and they are weightless. They're like paperweight. They weigh nothing. Another little tip for you is rose gold is the only metal that works well with all skin types. So that's kind of fun also. Okay, moving on. We've got some posts. Now I'm going to start with a collection called the Impression Collection. And many of my customers, and I do have to say, me also, have what is called the Impression obsession. We have fallen in love with the impression pieces. These are the earrings. So let me give you some details. Number one, we have 12 colors for you to choose from. Number two, there are 4 carats each of cubic zirconia. Park Lane doesn't have any rhinestones. We have cubic zirconia, Austrian crystals. They're hand cut, they're hand set. The colors are dye injected. And send your wish list to me. Thank you, Lindsay. And they're only $30 a pair. So this is another. A lot of women will fall in love with these, and they're like, okay, my cart unlockers are just going to be 2 of these in different colors. There's the white set in silver, white in gold. This is glow, which is almost like can you see how they sparkle? A beautiful topaz color set in black metal. That's Northern Lights. That's almost like an oil. Oh, it is an oil spill set in black metal. Turquoise, blue, real pretty light purple. Our opals are available in white and pink. There's a pretty pink. This orange, I call it orange. It's actually called iridescent coral. And again, when I come close, you see, look at the purple. You see the purples and the reds. And then last but not least is jet. That's again a cubic zirconia. And that is a jet black, also set in black metal. So women love these to start their carts because they're $30 a piece. And they're classic. They're classic. They're never going out of style. All right, just to quickly show you, because you'll be seeing these a little bit later, but here's more of the Impression Collection. These are the bracelets that match the earrings, and I'll show you those a little bit later. Let's go back to some more earrings. Now, I want you real quickly, guys, I want you to, don't look at these top 4. We're coming back to them in just a minute because they have a matching necklace. Moving on. Remember, inexpensive pieces to unlock the cart. Dainty are these darling little hearts. Those are pave crystals, pave CZs in a heart shape. This is called the Matinee. Oh, I'm sorry. These are 28. Matinee. Hey, pearls are having a moment. The young girls at church are all, and by young girls, I mean like 15, 16, on their way to college, early 20s. Pearl, 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 pearl. Pearls everywhere. They're stacking pearls. They're wearing pearls. They're wearing pearl necklaces. I personally love it because I think it's a very ladylike stone. And I think our young ladies could use to be a little bit more ladylike. Just remember, I'm 67, so just judge everything by that age. But anyway, this is only $26. It's called the Matinee. Then we have a couple that are faith-based. This is Eternity. Eternity is a simple little silver cross. That's 26. Now, this one's going to be the most expensive. It's Happy. And Happy is actually a little smiley face. We have many pieces in our line inspired by designers. These were a design inspired by Tiffany. You're going to see a necklace that matches those too. They're 40. I wouldn't unlock my cart with those. I would stay in the $26, $28, $30 range. We will do these at a half price. Then another Faith. Now we've got gold with a crystal. That's 28. Oh my gosh, we love indigo. That's actual abalone shell, again, set in a heart in silver, 28. And then last but not least, infinite, and that's of course the infinity sign. They are so pretty on. If you love dainty or you're looking for a dainty gift, they are so pretty that you would think, what can those little crystals do? But put them on and look in the mirror and you'll be like, oh my gosh, there's sparkle everywhere. They're $26. Okay, so like I said, those are beautiful cart unlockers. Now, what was at the top? At the top is a very popular collection with Park Lane customers, and it's called the Roo, R-O-O collection. These come in all 4 of our metals. The earrings are 30. There's your silver, there's your gold, there's your hematite, and there's your rose gold. Great cart unlockers. And, my loves, there's a necklace that matches silver, gold, rose gold, and hematite. There they are together. The necklace is $34. So if you don't want like 2 pair of the same earring or even 2 earrings, there you go. You put the Roo in. This necklace is such a gorgeous stacking necklace. It's Tiffany inspired. If you love that little blue box, but you don't do the price, Tiffany inspired. And then of course you can wear the earrings. They make a lovely gift. These are just some really, really cool cart unlockers for you. Now I'm going to stay with earrings. I'm sorry. The Roo necklace is 34. Did I say, excuse me, the Roo necklace is 34. Let's stay with earrings, and we're going to go from cart unlockers to a little bit more expensive, but we're going to do hoops because hoops are life. People, we love hoops. Women love hoops, and you can never really have too many hoops. So let me start with a statement pair. Now, these are, thank you, Amy. Thank you, thank you. This is what is called Chantel. Hey, Amy, one of your gals, I forget, shame on me for forgetting her name because we talked on the phone and she is just a baby doll. She ordered the Chantel earrings and she messaged me when she got them. She's like, I'm in love. But they look like a chain link design, and they're probably our largest hoop. That's what they look like on. They're available in silver and gold, and they're $58. So do you want them to unlock your cart? No, ma'am. You're going to get them for half price, and you're going to pay $29. Then, ladies, here's another darling. Here's the glow. The glow's going to come back later. They're going to make an encore appearance when we do sets at the end of the party. But the glow come in silver and gold, and rose gold and hematite. And this is, again, just a mid-size hoop. This is what they look like on. But you guys see, they are so cute. I love the Chantel too. You can see the crystals in the front of the earrings. They have the cubic zirconia crystals. They're 44. So half price is going to be only $22. And then we have the, wait, that was hoops. Yeah. Then we have cashmere. And this is a new one. Now, this is going to be the most expensive of all. And this is, again, simply because of the design and the crystals that are in there. And I hope you can see these well, ladies, because they're so pretty. So this is cashmere. Now, once again, they're small in stature, but they're big in bold. When people look, you're going to see that earring. You'll see that they have what is called a quatrefoil design. That design was made famous by Van Cleef and Arpels, and that's all crystals, and they're in a very pretty satiny finish. It's like a buffed silver. They are $74, so you're going to want these for half price. You're going to want them for $37. And then last but not least, I want to give you just a few pair of statement earrings, because we saw all those dainties, and again, tonight, tip of the iceberg. There's so much more. When I post the link, Lindsay has her own party link, and we're going to be posting it like crazy from now through Tuesday. When you click that link, you're going to be like, holy moly, Dawn. I can't show everything, so I'm just kind of showing you what is new or really popular, but you're going to see a whole lot more. So let's do some statement earrings. Our first one is called Gabriella. It's new to our line. These guys, they weigh nothing, and look at them on. Look, now this isn't everybody's different. I'm very petite. I'm only 5'1", and I don't have a long Cinderella neck. I have a short neck. So when I wear a statement earring, I wear either a very dainty necklace or no necklace. It would just depend on my top or my neckline. Everybody's different. You can, we've got 6 foot tall models that can wear statement earrings and statement necklaces, and they will knock you over. They're just stunning. That just don't work for me. But so when I wear a statement earring like this, I pretty much let this be the star of the party? And they are. These guys, these little hoops are made of beads and they're pliable. And then you'll see there's a crystal in these darling flowers. So Gabriella, they're they are 84. They're 84 for the pair. We're going to mark them at half price for you for 42 when you've unlocked your cart. And then we have gilded. Now gilded aren't huge, but again, look at them on. They're, again, very, very classic, very refined. There's no crystal in gilded. They're $44. You'd pay $22, half price. But again, they are a statement size just in the way they look. They're bold and they're very, very pretty. And then last but not least, okay, this is the super statement. Now, these are, what they're called? They're called Untamed. Untamed is not for everyone. You really have to have a lot of confidence in style. I will wear them. My sister Lisa would wear them. She would rock them out. She has no qualms about putting things on that are attention getters. They're really the star of the party, and this is what they look like. So this black stone, and remember, these are all surgical steel posts and hypoallergenic. The black stone is a CZ. It's a dyed black CZ. And then we have a gold ring, and hanging from the ring is fabric in an animal print. That's the whole new gist of that's the gist of our new collection. It's called Untamed Beauty. And so it's not all animal print. There's all kinds of pretty things. But anyway, they are definitely, do you love them? You love them? Will you wear them, Lindsay? I've already worn them. They are so fun. They're so fun, guys. And they're only $68. It's not so bad for a beautiful stone like that. So you'll pay $34. All right, I'm going to take a quick sip of water. I want you guys quickly just go ahead and drop your 2 favorite pair of earrings. And we're going to move on to necklaces. Again, I'm going to start with some dainty necklaces, and then we're going to do some statement necklaces, and then bracelets, and we'll wrap up with some really fun sets. Okay, wait, let me sip my water. I brought it up with me. I go dry. I guess you could imagine, you're like, well, you don't even breathe. You don't even stop to breathe. It's a wonder you're even still standing. All right. Drop your 2 comments. Drop your 2 earrings below. We all want to see what you guys love. Okay, these are going to be all prices. I'll tell you the prices, but I'm telling you guys, they're just going to be all prices. Hold on. Let me grab this one first. Arkadoki. Again, starting with dainties, then going to statement. People love dainties for many reasons. Many women wear only dainty. A lot of us love dainties because we love to stack. Okay, so we're starting with Happy. Remember I told you about Happy? Now, as I said, the Happy is Tiffany inspired. It's all the crystals. It comes in silver and gold, as do the earrings. $52, you would pay $26. This is lacy. Bows are still having a moment. And lacy, this darling little bow, is only $42. Half price is $21. There are earrings that match. We have Halo. Halo is gorgeous, you guys. That's a floating cubic zirconia crystal. It's not set. The chain, first gold hoops, and opal impressions pink. Thank you, Amy. The chain is unique. It's not your classic chain, and it's in gold. It's just a beautiful way to add a crystal. Oh my gosh. And then illuminate. Now, this is rose gold. This darling little dragonfly, again, has pave crystals, is rose gold, and it's only $36. Okay, that can be a cart unlocker. Princess is a dog tag of paved crystals, and in this case, again, there's a little heart cut out. And then we have 2 new necklaces. They're called the Remy. These are, again, cubic zirconias. One is in a turquoise blue, one is in a black. They're matching earrings. They're $40 each. Earrings are $40 a pair. Necklace is $40. You'll see when it's got the CZs that the price is a little higher because of the price of the CZs. But that's those guys. Again, good half price item. Brinley is a cart unlocker. She's only $32, ladies. They're authentic freshwater pearls. So she's darling again by herself or as a stack. And then last but not least, that little pearl necklace is simply called the Pearl. And that one's $46, and so half price would be $23. All right, now that's those little guys. The next ones I want to show you. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so the next ones I want to show you are the impressions. And the impressions, and there's a couple other on here too, but I've got one that's being persnickety and won't stay up for me. Hang on, everybody. I apologize. All right. So you remember the impression earrings and the impression bracelets, which you're going to see more of. These are the impression necklaces. The first 4 are on a silver chain, 3 carats, hand cut, hand dyed, hand set, the whole shebang. There's our silver and our crystal in silver, red, blue, sapphire blue. A bracelet drop today. That's what is called a style drop. It's a purchase with a purchase. It's a $45 bracelet that's worth almost $300, and it is this gorgeous sapphire blue. It's just stunning. So I've had people already be purchasing the necklace, the blue necklace, to get the bracelet to go along with it. That, my loves, is a very pretty amethyst. And then we've got some gold chains. We have a fun emerald green and black and orange. Those are so fun for the fall season. Now the next necklace down, and these are all, they're $34, okay? So the next necklace down is going to be the Ritz. The Ritz is brand new. The Ritz, again, has a really sweet, let me see if I can pull this up here, has a really sweet chain, and it is a square crystal, a cubic zirconia crystal. Very, very simple. Once again, wear it by itself or layer it, stack it. This shape is oh gosh, I forgot the name of it. Darn, I'll remember it. I remember everything. I just remember a little bit late nowadays. But that's more of a square versus you can see the rounds, but you can still see all the cuts. It's a cushion cut, and it's just lovely. And then last but not least is a faith statement necklace, which is going to bring me into more faith pieces in just a second here. But this is called Sacred. Sacred's only $44. I'm sorry, the Ritz is $56, half price $28. Statement is $44, half price $22. That's a cross of cubic zirconia of CZs that's laying horizontal versus long ways. So it it's really pretty to layer with other necklaces. Now, that brings me to some of our pieces that are faith-based pieces. If you love wearing your faith, I've got a couple really sweet sets for you. The first one is, I forgot to mention this. I just kept it on here so everybody would see. When I went live yesterday, I showed you, this is the piece we're giving away. It's called the Juliet, and you can choose either silver or gold if you win for being on the live tonight on time. And so, Amy, there's somebody else here, but they have not said a word. I don't know who it is. But Amy, you are definitely in the drawing. And anyone, again, that is commenting. We have a commenting drawing. Anybody that's commenting on the post that I'm putting up and going to continue to put up, you are going to go into a drawing for the Juliet necklace. All right. So I just kept that out so you guys could see that. But now I want to show you a new faith-based set that is called Heaven. This again is brand new to our collection. And we've got this one set in gold, and then I'm going to show you silver. So this, my friends, is Heaven. Heaven starts with a Y necklace. The Y here, that's a teardrop shaped CZ crystal. Oh, hello, Melissa. Hello, Shahira. Welcome, welcome. I'm Dawn. Oh my gosh, guys, start commenting. Start commenting so we know you're here and so you can go into the drawings. And then this the cross dangles, which creates, again, the Y shape. But look at the cross. Can you guys see? They're hearts. There are 6 hearts that form the cross of CZ crystals. Now, that necklace sells for $68, and you would, again, get it for $34. So do I, Lindsay. So do I. And then you guys check it out, the earrings. The earrings are $64. Half price would be $32. And they basically, it's not the same thing exactly. This little cross, it's one solid crystal shaped in a heart. These are pave crystals in the shape of a heart, but that's Heaven. So again, if you are looking for a gift for someone, there's lots of reasons people like to give crosses, or you, again, yourself, love to wear that statement of faith. That's for you. They might be for you. They're gold. Now we have Eden. Eden is silver. Eden's not new. Eden was in our last collection. Eden's a little different. I have a small hand, but I can show you. I like to show people the size. I can get you sizes too. People ask all the time. I can get you sizes. I can measure. But that's the shape. That's the size of that cross. It's a very nice size. It, again, is made of the cubic zirconia crystals, and the necklace, ladies, is only $52. Now, you're going to hear me say only a lot because, remember, you don't pay except for the very inexpensive items. Anything over $40, we try really hard to get for you at half price. So you're not going to pay full price for anything. So 52, half price is 26. And then the bracelet, you have to feel this bracelet. I love our beaded bracelets because they're solid beads. They're not hollow. The bracelet that matches has that same sweet little crystal cross. Look how pretty. And the bracelet is 62. You would pay 31. So again, faith-based jewelry. That's what I've got for you, and they are beautiful. Now, let's move on quickly to some statement necklaces. The first one is the aspen. So again, if you've been to parties that we've done in the last year, you know that we have a necklace set that's called the aspen that you love the heavens, yay. The aspen set that was, I can't even tell you how many of these I have gotten for customers and hosts for $35. This is the necklace set that's $194. Now let me give you deets real quickly. There's 3 pieces. When Park Lane sells necklaces that come in multiple pieces, they come linked together, but you'll see very quickly that you can take them apart and you can wear them separately, which allows you to layer them. We have the beaded short necklace with the little crystal bead. We whoops, what happened to you? There we go. We have the medium necklace that has the lobster claw with all the pave crystals. And this is my favorite. This one with a small paperclip link has a ring, you guys. I know you do. Everybody does. That ring opens and these 3 charms come off. There's mother of pearl and crystal. There's a little starburst and crystal, and there's the dog tag with crystal. So again, you can wear them together, you can wear them separately, you can remove the charms, you can add your own charm, you can do, it's like limitless, but we've only had the gold. So, yay. Now, the aspen is available in silver. It's $194. Now remember, if you jumped on late and you didn't hear, we put 2 items in your cart at full price. It unlocks up to 4 items at half price. And when your cart hits $71, because this month we're 71 years old, you can choose any item for $35. You guys, you're saving a boatload of money. What is, I should do that. I should, whatever. 194 minus 35. We know it's 100, I think it's $159. You save $159. Same details, beaded necklace, lobster claw, removable charms, same thing, only now silver. So pick your fancy. What's your fancy? Silver or gold or both? You can do 2 carts and you can get one of each, or you can get one now and get one later. It doesn't matter. Next up, we have beauty. Remember, these are statement necklaces. Now, beauty, most of these statement necklaces will be reflected with a price. Beauty is not. Beauty's only $64. And if you know Brighton jewelry, I love Brighton jewelry. Prior to Park Lane, that was my jewelry of choice. Even when I was with paparazzi, I loved my Brighton jewelry. This is so inspired by the Brighton heart. You'll see it's a beautiful filigree. And then we've got that chain. And then we have, and I just remember, I forgot the name of what this, last night I said it last night. Now I can't remember what it's called. But this little guy, which holds the heart. Again, you can see design front and back. It's beautiful. You can layer this, or this most definitely can be the star of the party. It's a standalone piece. So if you're a heart lover and you love silver and you love, again, a statement look, this one, beauty, which is so reasonable, 64, half price is 32. Now, Delight is new, and Delight is super fun. Delight is available in gold. I did a post with on Delight on my personal profile, and I was shocked at how much engagement I had with that. I was like, oh my goodness, of all my jewelry, more people have reacted to this. And so you're going to see, again, this link is called a horse bit link, and you'll see the stones are cat's eye. So there's shades of blue, they go into green, and then there's yellow and orange, and there's even a black, and then it just kind of repeats. So it's a sweet, colorful necklace. Now this one, I have to tell you honestly, this is while supplies last. The other necklaces that I'm showing you are part of our new collection, which is available until December 31st. So we got lots of time. This is we just added this piece to the collection, and while supplies last, you can get Delight. $114 retail, but what is your price? $35, because we're going to make sure that we get that for you as a bonus piece. Last but not least, and again, the Athena is going to make an encore appearance later when we do sets. Oh, wow. So this is in popularity. This is the new Aspen. It's called the Athena, and it's the one that everyone is running after. Ladies, 3 necklaces again. Here, I'll show you. This is how it's, remember I told you, see, this is how it comes. So you can put it on just like this, and you're layering your 3 necklaces. But if you look, there's your 3 lobster claws. So it comes apart so you can wear them separately. And we're having, oh my gosh, so much fun. There are so many different designs and styles with these 3. The first is all hi, Hira. Nice. I'm so glad you're here. The first 3, or the first one, are these gorgeous gemstones. Again, they're all CZ crystals. So you can just wear that by itself. If you look at that by itself, how stunning that is. Depending on your neckline, the clothing that you're wearing, your sense of style, it can be pretty all by itself. Then we're going to come down and we're going to add the second piece. And this is embellished with just a sweet little crystal, just one crystal. I first forget the name of the shape. Is that, what's 6 sides, everybody? What's 6? What's 6 sides? I know 8 is a, I don't know. 5 is a hexagon, right? I need to go back to high school. Anyway, it's geometric. It's a geometric shaped stone. There we go. That's what I'm going to say, in white crystals. And then I have to tell you honestly, I don't know what this is about. I really don't. All I know is I'm seeing this on all the celebrities. It reminds me of like a horse bit, honestly, or a horseshoe or something. But I'm seeing this on a lot of celebrities. So apparently this charm is very, very on trend right now. So there you go. Now, I know you know. You're like, oh, that's got to be a hefty price. It's $168. What is your price? $35. $35. We are not going to pay $168. We're going to pay $35. All right, now, you ready for bracelets? I have something fun for you for bracelets. Women love bracelets. I sell more bracelets than anything else. Bracelets first, earrings second. We love bracelets. And we love stacking bracelets. We love, in Park Lane, we call it doing arm parties. What I'm wearing tonight is a very special exclusive set that's on a subscription. You can subscribe, and if you subscribe, Lindsay gets credit for the subscription, but I created a whole video just a few hours ago and I posted it all about these pieces. And so we're going to save time and let me show you new things, and you can go ahead and watch this. I can tag you if you're like, where is it, Dawn? I'll find it and I can tag you, but this is there. It's darling. It's a really sweet set. So let's get started. And remember, we have 4 different metals. So I did a arm party for you all in all 4 of our metals. So we're going to start with rose gold. Okay, so in this stack, we have the first bracelet is called Jewel. Jewel sells for $78. Half price would be $39. Jewel is available in all 4 metals: silver, gold, rose gold, and hematite. It is a Cartier design inspired piece. You'll see here. So right here, if you look here, wait, which is which? Yep, that's right. So if you look here, that's where it's hinged. You simply press down, it opens up, and then you close it, it clicks, and it's on. It's an oval shape, which is so pretty because they don't spin around on your wrist. And you'll see again that it is studded with crystals. So this is the rose gold. To it, I added another bracelet available in all 4 metals, the Serena. The Serena has a bar that lays across your wrist filled with pave with crystal. And you'll see again, the metal pieces are cut. So can you see how when you catch the light, how that sparkles? That's your Serena. Oops. And then last but not least, this little darling, which is called Lovey. So Serena is also 78. So 78, half price 39. And then Lovey, which is actually silver, gold, and rose gold with a darling little heart of pave crystals. She's only $38. That can be a cart unlocker. And I'm telling you, when you feel these, all of these beads are solid, and that's a stretch bracelet. Okay, so that's our rose gold. Now, some of these are going to be repeated, so you'll see what I mean in just a moment. Okay, here we go. Silver. Silver. We love, I'm a silver girl. So now the silver is, I did a stack of 5 for you. The Rika bracelet which is a David Yurman inspired bracelet. It has the iconic X, is only $46. It's great for a half price, $23. That's what I'm wearing here. There's the Rika in gold. This is the Rika in silver. It's a great staple stretch. You can do so much with that as far as creating stacks. Then we have the Logan, one of the first pieces that I got as a stylist with Park Lane. It came in my kit. This one has crystals all the way around, shaped in baguettes and the little round crystals. It's a stretch. Oh, I have this the wrong way. What are you doing here, Dawn? All right, then we have Lifestyle. Now, Lifestyle is also available in silver. Logan only silver 132, so we're going to do it as a bonus piece. Lifestyle is super reasonable. Lifestyle is only $48. Half price is $24. It's a cuff, and if you're like, I've got a small wrist, I can't wear cuffs, you can wear this cuff. I can wear this cuff. Anybody can wear this cuff. It makes me so happy that I can wear it because I couldn't wear cuffs with my prior company. They fell right off my wrist. If you have a bigger wrist, it stretches, so you will be fine. But it's so pretty, you guys. If you look at this stack, you see what you're seeing different you've got the beads, you've got the crystal, you've got the crisscross here. There's a lot of dimension. Then we've got another darling little stretch, just like you saw with the little dainty a little minute ago. This is called Mars. Again, solid silver beads with a little accent of crystal. And last but not least, the newie to the party, which is called Allure. And Allure is actually, if you look, Allure has, again, a geometric shape. And Allure has all those pretty crystals around the front, but it is polished in the back. Allure is $122. It would be a bonus piece. So there's our silver arm party. Moving along, I have for you the gold. We're going to go a little different here. Now we're going to add some mother of pearl. So in this case, we're going to start with what is called the ivy. The ivy is available for you in 4 colors, all gold metal. But this mother of pearl, this little flower, and then we've got black. We've got a gorgeous hunter green for fall and Christmas, and we've got a leopard print, an animal print. That's the ivy, $82. You'll take yours for half price. There, again, there's the lifestyle. That's your cuff. That's only 40 some dollars. There it is in gold. This next bracelet I also have on. I have it on in gold, but it also comes in silver. It's called the Embraceable. I think every one of my customers has an Embraceable, and I'll tell you why. Because when we do these fabulous, get this for, when we do those fabulous spend 40, get this item for 45, Embraceables are $40. They come in silver and gold, so it's both metals, and they stack well with everything. Many of my customers, including me, have more than one. I'll wear sometimes 2 or 3 at a time. They are so pretty, and they're, again, affordable, and they keep their shape, and they keep their finish beautifully. Then we're going to go into one of our bonus pieces. Now, this is chiffon, and chiffon, again, now that's a quatrefoil. This is a flower. It's not the quatrefoil design from Van Cleef & Arpels. This is, and it's, again, polished gold with all the way around these darling little mother of pearl, authentic mother of pearl quatrefoil. That's chiffon. Chiffon's a little more. It's going to be $154, so we want it as a bonus piece. And last but not least, new to the party is Vogue. Vogue is fab, guys. Vogue is another one that you're going to want more than one of. Vogue's $90. Now, this is going to sound crazy. You would be like, why wouldn't I take that for $35? So what we suggest is when you get your 2 full-priced items in your cart and you want those to be super inexpensive, then we suggest, honestly, doing half price up to $95, $100. Simply because, so half price, this is $45, okay? As a bonus piece, it would be $35. You're like, Dawn, I'll save $10. You would. But wouldn't you rather have a $194 necklace for $35 than a $90 bracelet for $35? So you can do what you want, and you do what's best for your budget. But we always say if it's under $100, take it for half price. If it's over $100, use your bonus, okay? So there's our beautiful gold arm party. All sold separately. You don't have to do these. It's just my way of demonstrating for you. Last but not least, the drama of black and hematite. Now, in this one, I have added, and you're going to see the rest of them in a little bit, but I've added one of the impression bracelets. Remember the earrings? I showed you they were jet black. That is actual, that's a CZ. It's dye injected. This bracelet's 40 carats. Now they sell for $188. So we definitely do these as a bonus, and they come in 13 different color options. You're going to see them in just a second. So we've added that. There, remember the jewel that I started with in rose gold, and I told you it comes in silver, gold, and hematite. There's the black. This next bracelet I love. This is called Vibes. Vibes is 106. There's a black enamel, and then as you spin it, you're going to get this pretty 3-carat CZ crystal all the way around. Then we're going to Hazy. Now there's a whole, I'm not showing Hazy tonight, but there's a whole collection of Hazy. Hazy comes in black, silver, gold, earrings, necklaces, and bracelets. So if you have questions about that, let me know. You'll see that in the link, but we love our Hazy piece. Real quick, there's the necklaces. So see what's not pretty about Hazy? That's all metal, but look at the sparkle. So those are the 3 colors of Hazy. That bracelet's only $40 some. And then last but not least, I brought in another Serena. Remember the Serena at the beginning? That's the black Serena. And again, 78, half price would be 39, available in 4 metals. So those are some arm parties for you. Now, let me show you very quickly. I have 3 statement bracelets for you. And these, again, are going to be higher end. They're going to be higher end. So the first one, everybody, is Roar. Roars, for those of you that, again, statement piece, lady loving statement. And it's 3 bracelets together, 3, unless I'm saying necklaces, bracelets together. And we've got animal print, and we've got almost kind of like a tortoise color or a, what's the brown? You know what I mean, the brown color. They're gold beaded accents. And so, again, they're made of like an enamel, and you can layer them with other bracelets. I wouldn't do, of course, these beads, but I've seen these done where the ladies put it in embraceable in between. They also do the beautiful new Vogue in between because of the gold beads. So there's countless ways to use these, and they are $95. I'm sorry, 98. So you can do half price, or you can go 35 with these for sure. Then we have, oh my gosh, Souffle. Souffle right now is Park Lane's highest priced item. And again, they're flying out the door because with $71, good for you, Linz. For $71, you can get Souffle for only $35. Now, this is actually, it's gold inside, but it's got a very pretty silver, almost kind of like a platinum overlay. And then look, ladies, remember I told you the more crystals, the more expensive. There are tiny pavate crystals all the way around, top and bottom. And then you're going to see there's a little quatrefoil design and that star that's got a larger crystal in the middle and all the pavate crystals all the way around. It's a beautiful, beautiful bracelet. It's called Souffle. It's a statement bracelet. You can, I'm petite. I wear these bigger pieces alone, but I've seen some of the ladies already wearing 2 or 3 of these together. And so like, wow, it looks really, really sharp. And then last but not least is one of my favorites. This is called Creme, C-R-E-M-E. Creme is a bracelet set, kind of like Roar, where you're getting it all together. You're getting all 5 of these, sweet ladies. Any of our gold pieces, again, there it is with the aspen, because it's just got such lovely details to it. This one has a long bar of brushed gold that's filled with crystals. And then you can see again that we have these beads. They're all faceted. Some of them are clear. Some of them are a little smoky. There are fun charms that hang from them. And then the bottom, there's crystals. So you're going to get all 5, which you can take apart and layer with others. And it's 106. It's 106. So 106. So again, it's a great bonus piece for $35. But if with any of our silver pieces, Creme is just a pretty option. They're not new. I just wanted to show, like, look how pretty they are with the Gabriella earrings. Look how pretty that is together, because the earring has that buff part, and this, we've got the buff part. It's just gorgeous. So many, there's countless, limitless options for making sets. Now, the last bracelet I want to show you before we go into sets, I have 4 quick sets to show you, and then we will be wrapping this up. But the last ones I want to show you, let me get my trays here together so I don't mess anything up, are the impression bracelets. We're going to go through them quickly. And I want to share, now you already saw the jet, and I want to remind you that you saw the earrings at the beginning of the party. If you didn't, when you watch the replay and just go to the very beginning, there at the very beginning, there are 12 earrings. Every pair of earrings has a matching bracelet. but we have 13 bracelets. We have one extra, and I'll tell you about that in just a second. So are you ready? There we go. They're 40 carats. They have a lobster claw and an extender. And again, all hand cut cubic zirconia crystals. So there's the clear in silver, the clear in gold. There's your white opal, your pink opal. There's the glow. Remember the glow? It's like a topaz color set in black. And there's the northern lights or the oil spill set in black. Moving on, we have a beautiful pink. We have the lavender. We have the turquoise. I'm going to come back to this one. We've got blue. And then we have that really, really pretty orange. Never can remember the name of that dang orange iridescent coral. I love that because look at the colors in there. Now, here's the one that does not have a pair of matching earrings. The mint is in rose gold. They wanted a bracelet, again, in all 4 metals. So there's no matching earrings, but if you're doing anything rose gold, and like I said, we have rose gold. You saw the rose gold bracelets. We have rose gold necklace, the little dragonfly necklace. We have a necklace set. We have earrings. They're beautiful, beautiful rose gold pieces. There's your bracelet in rose gold. These retail for $188. I don't have a customer that's paid more than $35. We pay $35 for those. All right. Now, let's finish up by doing some beautiful sets so you can see how well these guys work together. So our first set is going to be... I did all my bracelets without my notes. I did my bracelets without my notes. I'm so proud of myself. Okay, our first set... Oh, whoa. Here comes another new necklace that you guys, it's fabulous. Where are my blue ladies? If you love a blue stone, you're going to love Skyfall. Skyfall, whoops, is set in gold. And get ready. This is it. There's our Skyfall. So basically, when you get this, check it real quick. You're going to see that there's a lobster claw where you put it on, and then there's going to be an extra little link. Why do we have that? Because these charms are removable. So they're asymmetrically designed, which always creates interest. We have different shades of blue. We have white crystal, which I'm so glad they did because then you can wear it with so many other crystals, and you can remove. If your neckline or your mood or your event is just more simple, you can take them off and wear whichever one you want. I saw a demo where they took them all off and they just used these little beads and they layered them with other gold necklaces that had more oomph, and it was just stunning. It was just so pretty. So there are just limitless options. Skyfall, guys, is $104. So we're going to take that for half price or for $52, or again, you can do $35. Now, earlier I showed you this pretty earring called the glow earring. We're going to add the glow earring to Skyfall to our set. $44 retail, $22 half price. They come in 4 metals. There's the gold. It's just going to pull out that white crystal. And again, we want the necklace to be the star of the party. So the earrings are there. They have crystal, but they're a little bit dainty. Then we're going to add the bracelet. Now the juniper bracelet's going to be our bonus item. And this again is a stretch that's got the gorgeous little blue crystals in it. You'll see how pretty that looks together. There's our bracelet. So we have the necklace. We have our neck is done. Our ears are done. Our bracelet is done. And our wrist is done. What's last, of course, are the fingers. We do have rings, and we have a lot of beautiful rings. There's some of our daintier rings. I'm going to show you a ring with every set that I do here. In this case, you're going to see 2 rings. You're going to see, first off, you're going to see the Vogue ring. Remember the Vogue bracelet? That was rude. That was rude. That was not meant. Oh, sorry about that, guys. There it is. So the bracelet, which had the little crisscrosses, the Vogue bracelet, this is the matching ring. Only the bracelet does not have crystals. The ring does have crystals. Again, it's so pretty with this look, guys, because we have the bracelet and the necklace taking attention, but of course we're going to embellish our ring. Now, our finger. Now, you might want to change very quickly. You might not want the Vogue. How about instead, you can use a Flora. The Flora, again, has this one doesn't fit. There we go. The quatrefoil design. And that's just got, again, some dainty little crystals. So this is our first set. Your bracelet, your necklace, your earrings, and your rings. Whoops. What the heck? My earrings are all, they're discombobulated. They got linked. Oh no, I'm not taking the time to fix this. There we go. All right. So there's our first set. Now, like I said, there are countless options, but that's how we're starting. Moving on. We're going to go into, there's going to be more gold, but this gold, sweet ladies, is going to be a little bit different. There's going to be crystal. This is going to be an elegant look. So I am going to actually take this look and change it out with 3 necklaces. The first necklace we're going to do is called Posh. There's your gold chain. There's your gold with a, kind of like a misshapen ring that is filled with paved crystals. Let's get it on our bust. There we go. So there's Posh. Posh is $82. Half price would be $41. I love look at the links on the chain. Okay, so there's our first piece. Now, what are we going to do? For Posh, we're going to add Queenie. These earrings also, they're $84 and they are going to be half price. Now look at Queenie closely because Queenie is what is called an inside out earring. We have the quatrefoil design. There's crystals all the way around. There's crystals in the quatrefoil, but look inside. When they're on you, when someone's looking at you, they're seeing all these crystals, but they're also seeing crystals inside the earring. So we've got the Posh necklace and the Queenie earrings, and it's all paved crystals, so that's kind of like the theme that we're going with. Then we're going to go with a bracelet that is called the Tanner. Now, these pieces are going to be half price. The Tanner is going to be your bonus piece because the bracelet retails for $144, so we're going to get it for $35. Available in gold and silver. It's got a really nice height to it, and then all those bars of paved crystals. And last but not least, the ring. One of my favorite rings, the Palmer. You guys check out the Palmer. That's all crystals. It's a cigar band. So here's a tip for you. When you are ordering a band that's a cigar size, you want to go one size up in a ring. So if you wear a 6, a 7, a 7 and 8, go one size up. But we have finished our first look with, let me see if I can get this on here. I don't think I can. I need to come up with some kind of a little bust that has a place for bracelets to go. I'll do it like this. All right, there we go. There's our first look with the ring on my finger. Now, all I'm going to do is change out the necklace. The next necklace is going to be the Cobra. So cool, you guys. So cool. Wait till you see this. The Cobra has a snake chain and a removable bar that is filled again with pave. So there's our earrings, our bracelet, our necklace, and our ring. This is just like Skyfall. There's your lobster claw to hook it to your neck, and then there's the other little link to open it up so you can remove the crystals if you want, and you just have a simple, fabulous, tell me that does not look like a real gold chain for you to layer or wear by itself. Then, last but not least, is Anastasia. These necklaces so far, you guys have seen 4 necklaces and 3 of them have the versatility of be able to remove charms. So in this case, we have a fabulous chain. So pretty. And down here again, you'll see that these little guys have links, removable links. The pendant with the butterfly and the crystals is a little longer. We've got a heart with a crystal. This necklace without these is so pretty but again, you can take your crystals, your charms from your aspen, and you can add them to this necklace and vice versa. When they're removable, you have the option of doing all of that fun stuff. Okay, so this is Anastasia. She's only 40, I think 80 some dollars also. So these sets, these 3 necklaces, the bracelet, the Palmer ring, half price, all of them, I think the only thing you're going to want to take here as a bonus piece is going to be the bracelet, the Tanner bracelet because it's $144. Okay, moving on. 2 more real quick. Now, I know some of you love silver. We got to do silver. We are going with the Empress. Oh my gosh. Now, and again, another one that's super versatile. It comes on this on this silver. It only comes in silver. It comes on this silver wire. There's your lobster claw extender. There's your pendant. The pendant, again, is a scallop 4 shape, and you can see that it's accented with crystals. It's so pretty on. If you're someone that's comfortable with matchy-matchy, then we're going to add the Empress earrings. We're going to just do the set. You don't have to. You can add any crystal or any silver earring that you want, even those sweet little the little hoops that I showed you earlier that have the crystals are dainty enough to work with this, but there's your matching set. Let me give you prices. So the Empress necklace is $92. Half price would be $46. The earrings are $74. Half price would be $37. But I got to show you something, you guys. This is so sharp. I'm not going to take the time to do it, but if you have your aspen, you remove these charms and take the Empress charm and add it, take it off and add it down here to the bottom of the necklace. Can you see how sharp that is? It's so fab. It's so fab. I love showing versatility because I think we all feel a little bit better when we make an investment like this and we know there's just a zillion things we can do with it. All right, moving on quickly. I brought the Tanner bracelet in silver. This is going to be our $35 bonus piece because the others are half price. And then last but not least, the rings. And just to show y'all, we do have rings that are sold in sets, so they automatically stack. This is Journey. This is, now a lot of my customers love Journey because of the silver. And you're going to get all three rings. You're going to get a polished silver simple band. You're going to get the band that has the emerald. That was the, I told you I would remember. That was the cut I was looking for earlier. The emerald cut crystal. It's a CZ. And then you're going to get the band that has the three little pearl cabochons. So if you have Cinderella fingers, there's nothing Cinderella about Dawn. She's little, squat, everything. Little fingers, little feet, little body, little neck, nothing about me. So I can't wear all three of these together. They come up past my knuckles. But if you have those pretty long fingers, you can stack all three together. I usually do two together and I mix and match depending on what I'm wearing. But there's our silver set, okay? So again, the earrings, the necklace, the rings, and the bracelet. And then last but not least, and I promised you we were going to encore Athena. And so let me show you Athena. Now, ladies, I'm going to come back live to you, sporadically through Tuesday and show you other pieces that you didn't see. So continue to tune in. All of the videos will be pinned in the featured tab. All right. So Athena, last but not least. And with Athena, we are going to add a new pair of earrings that are available for you in green or in gold. And they are called, it's a Western name and I can never remember, Sundance. They're called Sundance. Check that out. How pretty is this? This is so pretty. This is so, it can be, you can wear it anywhere, but it's so special occasion. It's just gorgeous. You guys, they're only $42. You can get the purple or the green. The purple's beautiful, but that's the earring we're going to do. So we're going to add some color. You don't have to. You can go plain gold and you do whatever you want. The bracelet that I'm bringing in, there is a bracelet that matches this that unfortunately I don't have. I had a sweet customer that had a mishap, and so I sent her my sample piece and I've ordered a new one. But there is a bracelet that matches with all these stones. We're not going to do that. But this one is, so I brought the jewel. Remember the jewel? You saw this when we were doing stacks. I just brought it in because it pulls out the little crystal and it's not too much color, but it's a very classic piece. This is the star of the party. And then last but not least is the ring. And the ring is called Whisper, and it's a cocktail ring. If you love a pretty cocktail ring, they're feathers that wrap around your finger and they're accented with crystals. So that's going to be our ring. The Athena is your bonus piece. You're going to get it for $35. The Sundance earrings are $42. We're going to get you half price, $21. The jewel bracelet is $78. We're going to get you half price, $39. And the Whisper ring is $82, sizes 6 to 10. That's not a cigar band, so you do not have to size up. And that one we're going to get you for $41. So that's my presentation for you tonight. Thank you all so much for joining. If you are watching the replay, please let us know by commenting #replay. I hope you loved what you saw. I hope you got some great style and design ideas. I am going to post the link to the party and my phone number in just a couple of minutes. I'm here and available if you have any questions. The most important thing that you can do is send your wish list. You'll go into a drawing so that you can allow me to save you money. I'm not here to upsell you. I am here to save you money. So don't hesitate to reach out and ask any questions. All right, guys, thank you so much for everything. Lindsay, thank you again for hosting. I'm here if you need me. Enjoy the rest of your night, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.